Hello, good afternoon, my dear students. Welcome to one more amazing session from Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinite and NEET YouTube channel. How are you all, my dear students? So, NEET 2026 is done and eagerly waiting for your result. Of course, as NTI is released your key, you might have come across with your approximate score, and by looking at that score, you can just participate in the counseling, or you can take a break and drop for this year, and you can prepare for 2027 examination. So here we are going to discuss with Mission 180 NEET 2027 complete chemistry roadmap. Hi Altaf, sir, 550. It is 550. It is going to be a very good score, and as for the difficulty level of the NEET is concerned, definitely you may be having a fairly good chance, and you are a JK boy. Any chance, definitely you are going to have a chance. So dear students, those who are online, please like the session, share with your friends, and subscribe to Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinite Lane NEET YouTube channel. In this particular session, if you have any doubts, you can say any doubts in the chat box so that we can have an interaction. 550 Jammu and Kashmir, definitely you are going to have a very good chance. So this kind of interactive things, you can use this chat box, and even in the comment box you can write it. And those who are online, please like this session, share with your friends. इन लोगों को भी फ़ायदा होना चाहिए. आज हम चर्चा करने वाले मिशन 180 NEET 2027 complete chemistry roadmap to get the maximum of this score. Maximum of this score. Why we have to take a look at this hard work and smart work. How do you classify this hard work and smart work? Yes, everybody can say hard work wins and smart work dominates, and both has to be synchronized. एक ही साथ में करना, थोड़ा सा हार्ड वर्क करना, थोड़ा सा स्मार्ट वर्क करना, ताकि आपको अच्छा तरफ रिजल्ट मिलेगा. मिशन 180 इन केमिस्ट्री, you want to get 720 out of 720, all India 1. So some students should get it, right? Not you. And you want to stand on it, definitely you can get it. Okay, so before going for this hard work and smart work, I just wanted to give you those students here who completed NEET 2026. NEET 2026 rank and college predictor. It could be AIMS, JIPMER and AFMC, any GMC or private colleges. Find your dream top medical colleges. Link is available in the chat box, and in the description box you can click it and you can fill the details, and you will be getting a support from your support team. So we will be supporting you till you reach your dream medical college. Fine. So before we start the strategies, everybody thumbs up and fiery emoji so that we can start the class. Bachcho, here I want to say a strategy kya hai. Dropping for an year. Drop for year 2027 NEET. Is it a worth? Is it a worth? I want to know, is it a worth? You will be having so many pros and cons. Let us talk about the pros. You will be having a better chance of getting a good medical college. You wanted to be a doctor or a very good doctor. If you want to be, after all, a doctor, okay, you just participate in any kind of private colleges or management quota, whatever. You wanted to be a very good doctor, you need to come out from the very good medical college. So for that, एक strategy बनाना की कोशिश कर रहा हूँ. Without a strategy, you cannot move ahead. Do you agree with us? Do you agree with us? From Sri Chaitanya Academy, the team of the faculties and experts, we are working on designing this customized strategies for the students. So you may say that, sir, सिर्फ ये YouTube class attend करने तो NEET निकलेगा. Yes, definitely you can clear the NEET. In 2025, we proved it, and 2026 in the score analysis also, those who joined with us in the YouTube channel, they got a very good score because we completed the syllabus, we done the revision, we done the mock test and everything we had. Okay, students, so we will talk about the strategy for the dropping for in year 2027. एक चीज़ है, what is the secret to clear NEET examination? I say consistency. Consistency is required when you be in preparation. Consistency is required when you go for periodic examination. Okay, it could be weekly examination, whatever, and mock test as well, and grant test as well. And also consistency is required when you go for the error analytics. So when you do a particular topic, the topic has to be taken into the consideration, and what are the areas you are strong and what are the areas you are weak. You have to analyze that. Analytics you have to maintain. So your analytics may be different from your friend analytics. So don't correlate these two, and you always assess yourself where exactly you stand, and that is a very important. Periodic revision is also important. I just want to take a chemistry 180 out of 180 karna. Thorough study of the multiple revisions is required for the total NCERT. So this is a non-negotiable. Thank you very much, Kavya. Thank you very much, and follow this session. And if you have any doubts, please let us know. If you have any doubts, please let us know. Those who are online, please like the session. When you like the session, in front of me, the number of like buttons increases. So session ka josh aur badh jayega. Okay, and also you just see NCERT books as the most NCERT chemistry questions. NEET chemistry questions are coming from NCERT only, right? You can just check 2025 or 2026. So the only thing is, the majority of the questions is directly picked from NCERT. Maybe a statement is constructed, maybe some numericals, even chemical kinetics, even electrochemistry. The questions are directly picked from NCERT and made to MCQ. So never and ever leave NCERT. And also, you just regular and daily practice of chemistry PYQs is required, focusing on formulas, reactions, and problem solving strategies. So when you see the revision, don't read line by line everything for every time. For first time you read line by line, and the second time you just see the outlines, and the third time you just see the key points. So this is how multiple revision support you very good in your NEET examination. So fine, Kavya and Altaf, those students who are online, come on, participate in the charting. So these are the strategy sessions. In these strategy sessions, we will be having an interactive sessions, and two-way conversation is required, and you have to create your concise notes. You have to create it. Don't Google it. You have to create concise notes, and also mnemonics for organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, and their physical chemistry formulas as well. So concise notes you have to make. Let us say this is your NCERT textbook, this is the content. When this is the content, what are the pointers that is given in the NCERT? There only you just take a pencil and write short points, okay, short points like that. So that what will happen? Hi, gaming. You just review this multiple times. Don't read the entire thing. For reference sake, the line will be there. You can underline it. Isn't it? So this is how you have to start it. I already said, if you want to get better in your NEET examination, this is the strategy. Without a strategy, without a plan, you cannot move ahead. Unnecessarily dropping is going to be a year waste. So let us take this drop into a boom, okay, and it will be really take you to the next level of your life. Agree? Yes. You say SSG, SS Gaming. So please like the session, and those who are online, please like the session and share with your friends, and subscribe to Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Learn NEET YouTube channel, and we will be discussing further more here. So prioritizing physical chemistry numericals, because the NEET examination students, those bio background students are having a little problem with solving numericals. So every day 5 to 10 problems in every day शुरुआत से आप करेंगे तो you just take how many numericals you can have, okay. And also you can see here using a chapter wise important questions. If I say chapter wise important questions, chemistry, chemical bonding, molecular orbital theory, hybridization and valence shell electron pair repulsion theory, VSCPR theory, पक्का एक क्वेश्चन आने का ज़्यादा संभावना है and आना. And also you just see PYQ is used to identify frequently asked questions, frequently matched questions, and the question pattern also you will be having a good acclimatizing about that, right? Now moving ahead, any doubt in this slide, students? Come on. Okay, so next on the physical chemistry, let us see physical chemistry, organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, different categories. So in this physical chemistry, I said the bio background students has kind of ambiguity in solving numericals. You need to just focus on how to simplify the numericals. Mind it, fundamentally numerical can be solved in 4, maximum 3 steps or 4 steps. Okay, physical chemistry approximately 35% weightage, mastering numericals and the formulas makes you to very good in NEET examination. And in that category you have basic concepts of chemistry. In that basic concepts of chemistry you will be having mole concept as well as stoichiometry and as well as molality and molarity and mole fraction are the important parameters. So in that atomic structure you will be having a quantum numbers, electronic configuration, photoelectric effect, and also you will be having Bohr's atomic model. You will be having a double benefit of this Bohr's atomic model when you solve questions from physics as well. So double fayda, photoelectric effect also you will be having double fayda, that is about the atomic structure. If you just see chemical kinetics, you just go with the rate law, order of reaction and molecularity. Arrhenius equation जो ग्राफ है ना, Arrhenius equation ग्राफ के हिसाब से एक क्वेश्चन भी आ सकता है. What is that graph? What is that graph in Arrhenius equation? So K is equal to A exponent EA by RT. उसमें so if you take ln K and 1 by T, you are going to get a negative slope. Okay, so this kind of command you need to have. This kind of command you need to have. So what is the slope here? My dear children, you tell me. Slope is going to be negative EA by R, isn't it? Now talking about thermodynamics, most of the students has problem with the thermodynamics like enthalpy change, Gibbs free energy change, and the criteria of spontaneity is also very important for that. Don't go beyond the NCERT and just in the NCERT, just go in a granular way. Okay, definitely it can help you a lot. If you have any doubts, you just use the chat box and talk to us, and doubts you can ask us if based on the score, based on examination system. By the way, you have computer based examination in 2027 onwards. Based on that, I already made a video and that has a live charting, and you want to see in the videos list that is there, and if you still have any doubts, please let us know. And talking about here another one in thermodynamics, I already said enthalpy change, Gibbs free energy change, and spontaneity. And coming to the equilibrium, most you have to focus on Le Chatelier principle. Le Chatelier principle can tell the direction of the equilibrium. That can help you. Some questions you can solve from organic chemistry also. You just say Ka, Kb, pH, solubility product, and buffers and pH of different solutions and salt hydrolysis. Everything comes into this category. And moving ahead, the solutions and Henry's law, Raoult's law, and concentration terms like molarity, molality, mole fraction, and colligative properties with van 't Hoff factor. Van 't Hoff factor. So you need to focus on colligative properties with van 't Hoff factor. So dissociation and association. I is equal to 1, there is no association, dissociation. I is greater than 1, dissociation. I is less than 1, association. Like that, talking about electrochemistry, Kohlrausch law is very important. And Nernst equation, electrode potentials and conductance, and just focus on little bit on the battery as well. Right बच्चों, अगर कुछ डाउट है ना तो जल्दी जल्दी बताना. So moving ahead, repeated questions I just want to say from chemical kinetics, electrochemistry and thermodynamics come almost every year. And you have to see this analytics and align the preparation based on this analytics, okay? And moving ahead, one more thing here, inorganic chemistry. So inorganic chemistry reta marna hai kya? Nahi, reta marna nahi hai beta. You just see it is approximately 35% is focus NCERT line again and line and direct factual questions and follow the exceptions as well. Why exceptions comes? Whenever hydrogen bond is there, exception definitely will come, especially for the hydrates of every group elements in the P block. Okay, and also here periodic table, chemical bonding, coordination compounds. So when you open your NEET examination, coordination compounds question will be one of the first 5 questions, what I believe. One of the first 5 questions. How many of you agree with me? And P block elements and D and F block elements, everything in the coordination compounds, IUPAC naming, valence bond theory, crystal field theory as well as isomerism, especially the stereoisomerism. And the D and F block elements, general properties like color, magnetic moment and oxidation states, and focus on K2Cr2O7 and also KMnO4 preparation and their properties and their structures as well. Any doubt? Okay, moving ahead here. So coordination compounds, P block elements and chemical bonding are almost guaranteed 4 to 6 questions, and every year it is noted. Every year it is noted. And moving ahead here, organic chemistry, approximately 30% of the weightage is seen. Focus on reaction mechanisms and NCERT based reactions and questions and the mechanisms that is given. हर reaction को mechanism में अंदर घुसना मुश्किल है. You need not have to go into that, but mechanisms can make you to understand organic chemistry better, easy and predictable. And you can have general organic chemistry, hydrocarbons, haloalkanes and haloarenes, alcohols, phenols, ethers, aldehydes, ketones and carboxylic acids, amines and the biomolecules. All these things generally you see general organic chemistry focus on acidic properties and basic properties, and whenever hydrocarbons comes in electrophilic addition reactions of alkenes and electrophilic substitution reactions of the benzene comes into the very important haloalkanes and haloarenes. Just go with SN1, SN2, E1 and E2 mechanisms, and alcohols, phenols, ethers reaction with various metals like oxidation and esterification. and acidic nature of the carboxylic acid, basic nature of the amines, and benzene diazonium chloride, and golden reactions of benzene. 5 golden reactions of benzene is there, and like chlorination, nitration, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts acylation, Friedel-Crafts alkylation, 5 reactions, and their direct influence of the substituted benzene can be given into the action. Finally, biomolecules focus on the glucose and classification of carbohydrates and structure of proteins, essential amino acids and zwitterion nature of amino acids, and finally vitamins. So, you see the flow of the concept, how it is going to help you. Fine. Any doubt, students? I want you to give. If you have any doubts, please let us know. So, moving ahead, talking about repeat questions from chemical kinetics, electrochemistry and thermodynamics comes almost every year. So, that is the frequency you can see, and also coordination compounds, P block and chemical bonding are almost guaranteed 4 to 6 questions in every year. And also you just see 90% of the organic PYQs comes from GOC and carbonyl compounds, amines and biomolecules. So, you do not have to just go into the so detailed about that, just go at the level of NCERT so that you can have very good rapport with that. Okay. Now, moving ahead here, most do books, you have to do NCERT. NCERT is non-negotiable. Class 11 and 12, 100% must read. So, there is no bargain in that, word to word. And also, you just see last 10 years NEET chapter wise PYQs and previous year's papers, just solve at least for 3 times. What do you say? And you just see here smart tips to score 180 in chemistry. Definitely master in NCERT. As I said, there is no negotiation in that, and also solving PYQs regularly at least 3 times, identify the pattern, and also make a PYQ tracker. So, track questions repeated 3-4 times over years, and revision formula booklet that you have to make it. We do not give the you do not just browse and download it, it will not work, right? And also you just see mock test and time management, this is very important. If you go for the mock test and time management, chemistry is your scoring subject. Chemistry is a scoring subject, finish it as it is in the NEET paper, so that a part of time that is left in the NEET examination can be given to your physics as well, right? Even in the biology you have to do 90 questions in 1 hour, means it is going to be really hectic job. So, don't sacrifice anything, take the chemistry as a benchmark, definitely it is going to be retracted. Okay. Students, come on, any doubts? So, focus on the topics like order and the rate of the reaction. It is from chemical kinetics, students, first order rate law, units and rate constant. Okay. So, NEET appearance, you just see 2026, 2021, 23, 24, 25, 26, these many times this particular concept has been revised. Fine. And also focus on pH of the salt solution, hydrolysis of a salt, right? Hi Kamal, hi, please like the session. Those students who are online, please like the session. So, salt hydrolysis. So, if a salt of the strong acid and strong base is dissolved in the water, pH is going to be neutral, no hydrolysis takes place. If a salt of a weak acid and a strong base, when it is dissolved, the pH is going to be basic, pH is greater than 7, anionic hydrolysis takes place. When a salt of weak base and a strong acid is dissolved in the water, cationic hydrolysis takes place, solution become acidic, pH is less than 7. So, like that you need to focus on every year. Based on that you can just, can be it is buffer, can be it is a salt hydrolysis, can be it is any kind of pH calculation, should be must. Okay, and also you just focus on hybridization, molecular shapes and molecular orbital theory. So an example like what is the shape of XCF2, what is the shape of XCF6, XCF4 kind of things will come. You just see the table of the VSEPR theory, it should be there on the fingertips, then you can do the best. And focus on a VSEPR theory, bond angle, lone pairs and bond pairs, and also molecular orbital theory and also bond order you need to focus on. I already given you the quick trip on the bond orders and all. Almost every year the question is coming based on this particular concept. And moving at acidic nature and a basic nature, that is comes in the GOC. So whenever electron withdrawing group is there, acidic nature increases. Whenever electron releasing nature is there, basic nature increases, acidic nature increases, Ka value increases and pKa value decreases. So like that you have to just connect this when you do GOC, connect with ionic equilibrium. Okay, a weak acid will have the strong conjugate base, a strong acid will have a weak conjugate base, kind of algorithms you should have in your mind. Okay, and also electrophilic aromatic substitution reactions of benzene. 5 golden reactions are there: nitration, chlorination, sulfonation, Friedel-Crafts acylation and Friedel-Crafts alkylation. And direct to influence of the benzene ring is also very important, and it is asking every year in the NEET examination, every year in the NEET exam. And also focusing on the Ka-Kb relations, always you say pKa plus pKb is equal to pKw, it is equal to 14, and pH is equal to pH plus pOH is equal to 14, and pH is equal to negative logarithm to the base 10 of OH minus concentration. Like that you just say common in year 2016 to 2024, definitely in 2027 based on these relations, salt hydrolysis and buffer concepts will be there in your examination. Okay, moving ahead, diazonium salt and salt reactions, BDC. Whenever you go with a conversion that is there in the aromatic nature, you have to come with benzene diazonium chloride. One question from every year it is coming, diazotization and various conversions. So any aromatic conversion is done based on the diazonium salt reactions. Okay, it could be Sandmeyer reaction, coupling reaction, kind of things. Okay, students, and also you just see bond order from molecular orbital theory. So you know bond order is equal to number of electrons in bonding molecular orbital minus number of electrons in anti-bonding molecular orbital by 2. Okay, if bond order is increasing, stability is increasing, bond order is decreasing, stability decreasing. Okay, molecule exists and doesn't exist is done based on this bond order. Every year repeatedly coming from 2015 to 2024, I just analyzed the papers. Okay, students, now talking about named organic reactions, you just see Sandmeyer reaction, Aldol reaction, Kanizer reaction, Finkelstein reaction, Schwarz reaction, Rosenman reduction, Etard reaction, okay, Riemer-Tiemann reaction, Kolb's reaction, what not, HVZ reaction. So total 25 named reactions are there. All named reactions, okay, definitely directly or indirectly named reactions will be there in the organic chemistry paper. Fine. And moving ahead, Bohr's model, hydrogen spectrum. So it is having a double benefit for your physics as well. Okay, atomic structure, number of spectral lines, wavelength calculated by the spectral lines, everything you have to do from the Bohr's atomic theory. Every year the question is coming. Okay, now one more here, mole concept on limiting reagent based questions. This every year, you don't know the question is based on limiting reagent, but definitely you are going to have a question based on this limiting reagent. NEET appearance, every year one question will be there for your NEET examination based on the mole concept and stoichiometry and limiting reagent, and also it's a colligative properties, depression and freezing point, elevation and boiling point, relative lowering of vapor pressure, osmotic pressure, and these are linked with Van 't Hoff factor. So Van 't Hoff factor. So focus on this Van 't Hoff factor, can do this, okay. And also Nernst equation and cell potential, electrochemistry, EMF of the cell using Nernst equation at 298 Kelvin, and also you have to focus on delta G is equal to minus NF E naught cell. Okay, so you have to calculate delta G value to say the cell is spontaneous or non-spontaneous. Like that, I wanted to give you complete roadmap of the entire chemistry mission 180. Mission 180 in chemistry, NEET 2027 preparation. Slowly we are starting, and in very soon we will be having a launch ceremony also. Okay, now you can see Le Chatelier's principle and equilibrium if it is disturbed. The direction of the equilibrium in such a way that it has to nullify the effect. It is called Le Chatelier principle. So effect of pressure, effect of temperature, effect of volume, effect of introduction of inert gases, everything you have to study in this Le Chatelier principle. Every year it is coming, especially effect of pressure. Example, you can take the Haber's process synthesis of ammonia, like that. Okay, so lanthanide contraction and its subsequent consequences. It comes under every part. It could be every part, D and F block elements and periodic table. And you see color magnetic properties of the D block elements, and also you see SN1, SN2 reactions in the haloalkanes and haloarenes and their reactivity. So SN1 if you take, okay, is directly proportional to stability of carbocation. Okay, SN2 is inversely proportional to, okay, you can say this is steric effect, steric factor. So like that, some tricks are there. You just follow these tricks and you can just answer the questions. And functional group test like tolerance test, Fehling's test, shift test, 2 for DNP test, neutral FeCl3 test, okay, Lucas test, okay, Hinsberg test, all the tests you have to just iodoform test 2026 2 times it is asked. And also you just Gattermann, Sandmeyer, Hoffman reaction, descending conversions, okay, Nemoid reactions, neat appearance, every year you can see. And also biomolecules, structure of glucose and structure of fructose is important, and structural hierarchy of proteins is important, and base pair combinations in the nucleic acids is important. And also these are the various pointers I just want to tell you. So NEET 2026 rank and college predictor, AIMS, JIPMER, AFMC, government and top private medical colleges. Find your dream medical college as far as the 2026 score is concerned. Link is available in the description box and you can fill the details, and the team is going to help you with that. And with this respect, my dear students, so I am done for my side, and please let me know if you have any doubts. And we are going to soon launching 2027 NEET preparation on the YouTube channel. Get ready and we'll be doing the best for it. Okay, if you have any doubts, please mention in the chat box or the comment box. Please like the session, share with your friends, subscribe to Sri Chaitanya Academy Infinity Lane NEET YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Signing off. Anyone from Rajasthan? I am from Hyderabad. Okay, see you soon. Bye bye. God bless you.